Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smackdown Live here tonight. As we have an electric entrance from John Cena into the center of the ring. And I believe he's out here to say something to a certain somebody. That someone may very well be undisputed. But let's see what Cena has to say here tonight. Cena's thinking that he's getting pushed around. And I don't think it's the WWE Universe. I think it's actually someone else. Yep, and I was right. So Cena referring to someone. And like I said, that someone may be undisputed, none other than Adam Cole. And what words by John Cena. I'm not going to repeat the ending statement that Cena just referred to Adam Cole, but I think it's Adam Cole's time now to most definitely shuck the system on John Cena. Now Cena does have the wrestling experience as well as the promo to back it up, but Adam Cole has his own way with words as well. And you see Adam Cole just walking confidently to the ring. As he stands face to face with John Cena, these two will be facing at Fastlane very shortly. Adam Cole just looking cocky at John Cena. As you see, I think Adam Cole knows that he got under the skin of Cena. And Adam Cole not affected whatsoever by the words of John Cena. John Cena is still trying to keep it as a serious tone towards Adam Cole. I don't think Adam Cole is going to have none of it. Wow, what a disrespectful comment by Adam Cole. Now people actually pay attention to John Cena. And John Cena, he is one to go out of his way and perform in movies, so it's not very out of the blue for Adam Cole to say what he said just now. And these two are just back and forth at words. Imagine what it'll be like at Fastlane. They're almost, if they're evenly matched here at promos, imagine how evenly matched they may be in the ring at Fastlane. I think it seems as if that John Cena is actually trying to keep up with Adam Cole here. John Cena better hope that nobody else comes out here. Don't forget, Adam Cole is part of the group from NXT, Undisputed Era. They very well could get an attack here on Smackdown. Cena with the stern remarks to Adam Cole, and he will not have none of it. I think not very too smart on Adam Cole's part to not take it too seriously against John Cena. But John Cena definitely just made his claim here known on SmackDown, and like I said, imagine it. What this could be like at Fastlane between these two. John Cena making his claim here tonight on SmackDown Live as we continue on with the show after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown Live.
Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 224 pounds, Zack Ryder.
Well, I think his theme song is already self-explanatory. As yes, I do know it. I know that Zack Ryder is here on SmackDown Live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we are coming closer to WWE Fastlane 2019. This is our first match of the night, as Zack Ryder will be taking on... Well, let me not spoil who's going to be facing. Let me not spoil that. The Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre here on SmackDown Live. And you see the serious look on his face. Looking daggers at Zack Ryder. This may just be one-on-one competition, but I think that Drew McIntyre, he is a force to be reckoned with. We've seen him on the likes of NXT, as now on the main roster on SmackDown Live. Zack Ryder's got something coming to him. One of these men could pick up a very big victory here in this one-on-one contest. Zack Ryder and Drew McIntyre one-on-one here on SmackDown Live. Ryder ready. McIntyre dusting his hands off. The bell rings. Here we go. One-on-one matchup, and Zack Ryder trying to get the momentum early on the Scottish psychopath. And now, so far the wrestling ability of Zack Ryder is catching up on Drew McIntyre, as he's starting to beat him at these honorable tie-ups. But now Drew McIntyre getting the momentum on Zack Ryder, attacking that arm. And steady attacking that arm as Zack Ryder. Ryder wheels out of it. And now trying to target the arm of Drew McIntyre. So now, Zack Ryder throws McIntyre into the turnbuckle, but no avail. And now back and forth these men go as Drew just sends Ryder down to the canvas. And now targeting the leg is Zack Ryder. Back, going for a belly-to-back suplex. As Drew McIntyre is set down on the canvas. And now McIntyre set down. Ryder setting him up for a monkey flip-like maneuver. And now Zack Ryder trying to continue on the offense, but Drew McIntyre will have none of it. And now going for a strike super kick to the gut. And oh, what a catch by Drew McIntyre. Sets him down with a rib buster. And now a stomp by McIntyre. He's got him lift up. Deadlift. What a slam by Drew McIntyre. And now McIntyre going for an early cover. There is no rope break. He kept his arm away from the ropes. The cover at 1 and a kick out by Zack Ryder. This is the first matchup here on SmackDown Live. Hope you guys enjoy, with Drew McIntyre kicking off the show here tonight. Still going for a quick cover, but Zack Ryder will not give up. And now a kick. Another stomp by Drew McIntyre. And now McIntyre trying to get him up. And now a facebuster by Zack Ryder. A neckbreaker to follow it up. And smart by Zack Ryder. Probably going for the Rough Rider sooner rather than later on Drew McIntyre. And that could be the end of the match. As now, here it comes. Zack Ryder. Boom, right to the face. And now, Zack Ryder trying to go rough. It's time for that Rough Rider. Ryder, the cover on McIntyre for the victory here on SmackDown Live, and a kick out by McIntyre. Drew McIntyre just has enough in the tank to stay in this matchup here on SmackDown Live as he follows it up with a clothesline countering Zack Ryder. And now a stomp. And another stomp yet again. So far, McIntyre has not targeted the head, but now he's going to do so right now. And a stomp right to the face. Drew McIntyre needs to be able to target the head of Zack Ryder. Getting closer and closer to hit the Claymore kick. But no, he hits a submission right now as I'm locked in the submission hold. Almost a reminiscent of Brian Kendrick with the captain's hook, but no, Zack Ryder gets out of it. And now, Drew McIntyre trying to keep Zack Ryder at bay here, but can't do so in time. No, counters the arm and kick. And now McIntyre. Oh my God, Zack Ryder going back and forth. These men are going blow for blow here in this match. And up and down goes McIntyre. And now, this could be Zack Ryder's chance here. He already hit one Rough Rider. All he has to do is hit another one. This match could be over. And now Ryder setting up. Nah, he's on the comeback street here. McIntyre struck with that knee. Now a drop kick. And Zack Ryder has the full-on momentum on Drew McIntyre. I think this is the biggest I've seen. I think this is the most I've seen Zack Ryder get so much offense in a match. And now targeting the gut of Drew McIntyre. Zack Ryder now sending McIntyre into the turnbuckle. And McIntyre will have nothing of it, and a clothesline. And finally, Drew McIntyre is able to stop the momentum of Zack Ryder. And now, what could he be going for here? He could be going for a surfboard curb stomp. Yes! Surfboard curb stomp by Drew McIntyre. And now, once again, targeting the head. Possibly going for that deadlift power bomb. Sets out the cover. Zack Ryder down. And a kick out again at 1. I think that's the third time I've seen Zack Ryder kick out at 1 in this entire match. And now, no! Ryder counters! Ryder counters! And he will not let his momentum be stopped by Drew McIntyre. And a stomp yet again. And Zack Ryder Zack Ryder feeling it here. Could be aiming for the Rough Rider. This match could be over. Rough Rider down goes McIntyre. The second time. The cover. The 2. And McIntyre is done. What an unbelievable offensive back and forth battle. But in the end, it was the Rough Rider to take down Drew McIntyre. Zack Ryder wins here on Smackdown Live. What a victory.
Winner, Zack Ryder.
What a victory for Zack Ryder here on Smackdown Live, and an emphatic victory as we will continue on with Smackdown Live after this. Zack Ryder wins against Drew McIntyre. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Smackdown Live. As coming up next, we have more singles action and more wrestling for you on the show. And I think that wrestling is about to be glorious.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
Ladies and gentlemen, straight out of NXT, the glorious Bobby Roode. And what a way to represent SmackDown Live. I'm really liking the blue robe. Bobby Roode, a former NXT champion, here on SmackDown Live. We'll be going one-on-one as we make our way closer and closer onto Fastlane 2019. Now, how about that SmackDown Live crowd? Now, Bobby Roode may be glorious at his entrance, but will he be glorious in a victory here on SmackDown Live tonight? The more victories, the more opportunities. So let's see how glorious Bobby Roode can be here tonight on SmackDown Live as his opponent.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, Pete Dunne.
I don't think that I could even explain the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne. Straight out of WWE UK. Now, Bobby Roode may have handled the likes from NXT, like Shinsuke Nakamura, and maybe even fought against Samoa Joe. Maybe on NXT and on SmackDown Live, but Pete Dunne is a totally different athlete. Former NXT UK champion, WWE UK champion. And this is a totally different mindset, totally different matchup for Bobby Roode. Roode can be glorious in his entrance as much as he wants to, but I think it's going to be a totally different matchup when it comes to Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne and Bobby Roode on SmackDown Live. The bell rings, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Almost the same way we saw Zack Ryder and Drew McIntyre in the first match tonight. As now, Bobby Roode going after the arm of Pete Dunne. That's smart. Attacking that arm so that way he can't get his finishing maneuver. And now, Bobby Roode looking for a butterfly. No! Lands on his feet is Pete Dunne. And no, Rude catches him into a stalling suplex. Bobby Roode almost got caught there by Pete Dunne off that butterfly, but no. As Bobby Roode just that strike to the face, and now trying to disrespect the Bruiserweight with those strikes to the face, but now a butterfly of his own is Pete Dunne. And now stomp right to the face. And now the Bruiserweight with that deadlift, set out, power bomb, down goes Roode, and a kick out at 0. And now Bobby Roode, oh, a knee right to the face. And Bobby Roode trying to keep his momentum still, but no. Bruiserweight able to counter Pete Dunne, and no. Roode keeping Pete Dunne at the second rope, and now driving that knee to the back of his head. And now Roode with a very confident cover, but Pete Dunne kicks out. And now strike. A strike. 2 strikes by Bobby Roode. And now setting up for that neck breaker. And Bobby Roode just having... it's almost like he's having fun with Pete Dunne. And now a stomp right to the face. Setting up for that glorious DDT as he yells it to the Smackdown Live audience. And now a stomp. And Bobby Roode just having his way with Pete Dunne here tonight on Smackdown Live. And now Dunne setting up for a stalling suplex. Bobby Roode has him and sets him down for the second time in this match with that stalling suplex. And now Roode, Irish whip into the ropes, and now went for a rolling elbow, missed. They both collided, and now Bobby Roode trying to attack the head again of Pete Dunne, but no. Irish whip over the ropes, almost into the turnbuckle, but over the ropes. As Bobby Roode is sent crashing down. And now no! And just sent Bobby Roode right on the back of his head. And now Roode ain't gonna have none of it. Kick to the gut. And still stays up on his feet. I don't know how Bobby Roode is still standing. And now Irish whip. And now Bobby Roode somehow is able to rope himself back up. And Pete Dunne is once again back down. And a knee right to the mouth of Dunne. And somehow, some way, Bobby Roode, now, Spinebuster, going for the cover. And he has his foot on the rope. His foot's on the rope. But the ref doesn't even count that. And counts the 2, but Pete Dunne does kick out. And now, Pete Dunne finally, an elbow right to the eye of Roode. And now a forearm right to the face. And could this be the momentum that Pete Dunne was looking for? No. Going for the glorious DDT. No. Countered. And now Pete Dunne possibly setting up for the bitter end. Going for it. Has him locked in it. Bitter end by Pete Dunne. Cover. The ref in position. The 1. The 2. And now Bobby Roode kicks out of the bitter end. How about it? I guess Bobby Roode was ready for the Bruiserweight, but now, could he be setting up for his own stalling suplex? No! And now I got him locked in an armbar! Off the suplex! And I think Roode's trying to counter that. Roode's trying to get out of that. But it's not going to work. And now, Pete Dunne, what's he doing here? And bending the arm of Bobby Roode. I don't know how he's going to be able to hit the glorious DDT after that. And now, setting up for a butterfly. No, Roode counters and whips it down to the canvas. Going for the cover. The 1, the 2, and a kick out by Pete Dunne. And now, Bobby Roode setting up for a clothesline. And hits it. And now, Bobby Roode with that clothesline. Hasn't set that home. And a strike by Bobby Roode. Sending Pete Dunne down. And now Pete Dunne. About to be strike now. And now Dunne trying for that strike, but no. It's countered. And a spear by Bobby Roode. A spear by Roode under the canvas, but no. Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne sends Bobby Roode right back on, and what the heck is this? A tombstone pile driver? Are you kidding me? A tombstone pile driver by the Bruiserweight, and now Bobby Roode is set down on the canvas, and could this be close to the bitter end? No! Suplex powerbomb by the Bruiserweight. The cover by Dunne, center of the ring. The cover, the 1, the 2, and the kick out by Bobby Roode again. Unbelievable match here we have so far on SmackDown Live. And now, what the heck is Bobby Roode doing here? And now Bobby Roode setting up that spine buster. Spine buster by Roode. The cover, the 2, and he got it. No! No! No, he didn't! I am lost for words. Somehow, and a glorious DDT. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. The cover. The 2. And Pete Dunne survives. I don't believe it. Pete Dunne somehow survives. The 2 count off the spine buster, and somehow Pete Dunne survives. And now, going for the suplex. X-plex. 1, 2. Roode is down. What a contest. Are you kidding me? I am generally shocked at how this match went. I have no words. Bobby Roode and Pete Dunne were evenly matched, going to the outside and inside the ring, constantly trying to mess up each other on the outside of the ring, and it all came down to 1 X-Plex. And that was Bobby Roode's bitter end. The spine buster and the close, very close 2 count. And somehow, some way, Pete Dunne survives. What an amazing match. We will be back with SmackDown Live after this. The winner is Pete Dunne. We'll be back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SmackDown Live, as I am almost out of breath after we just witnessed Pete Dunne and Bobby Roode have an amazing singles contest. But we have another one as well, with this time the Swiss Superman, Cesaro.
Making his way to the ring from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds,
Cesaro has been one to make his name known many years in WWE, as well as winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Don't even forget about the Best of 7 series that him and his tag team partner Sheamus had before they became a tag team known as The Bar. Cesaro, and many fans of WWE, very underutilized, and someone that deserves way more than he has been given. But here on SmackDown, in any show, in any case, multiple times, it's time to take your chance. And I think Cesaro, definitely on this show, needs to take a chance against his opponent tonight. But who is his opponent? It's time to get attitude in SmackDown, Latino style.
his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Guerrero here on SmackDown Live, about to take on Cesaro. Now, Cesaro is a very focused superstar, always looks forward to getting the victory. A straightforward match and looking to get the victory, but Eddie Guerrero, we all know, you never know when Latino Heat is going to turn the match around. It could be a very sly tactic to throw you off, and Eddie Guerrero with that frog splash picked up the victory. 1, 2, 3. You never even seen it coming. So Cesaro better watch out for that as the bell rings and this match begins. And Cesaro, I guess he's gonna take my word for granted with that European uppercut straight to Eddie Guerrero's face as this match begins. And now Cesaro having Guerrero set up, but no, Guerrero reverses, sending Cesaro over the top rope. And a strike, no. Cesaro reverses, gets back in the ring. Now, Irish whip into the ropes, bouncing off the ropes, down, and no, they collide into each other, but now Guerrero gets the momentum, sending Cesaro into the turnbuckle with a drop kick to follow it up. And now, Guerrero, just got striked right to the face by Cesaro, countered, and a drop kick. And now, Guerrero. So far, these men have gone back and forth in this match, not letting one of those blows affect them in the most crucial of ways here. A leg drop by Cesaro. And now, Guerrero, set up by Cesaro. No counter, kick to the gut. Now, Guerrero having Eddie set up. Or no, Eddie having Cesaro set up and a stomp. Using the ropes. Like I said, Eddie using those tactics here in this matchup. Cesaro is one to be very focused, but I don't know how focused you can be with Eddie Guerrero in this match. And now, has him set down. And a kick out at one by Cesaro. And now, Cesaro trying to get his momentum back in this match. So far it's been very back and forth as Cesaro now having Guerrero set up over the top rope and throws him over. And I think Cesaro's had enough of Eddie Guerrero's slight tactics in this match. Mind games, and a strike right to the back by Guerrero. And now, Northern Lights by Guerrero on the concrete, and now a kick. And Guerrero, I think he has Cesaro right where he wants him. And maybe not. Maybe not for long. As Cesaro, they're going back and forth on the outside. It's almost looking similar to Sheamus and Cesaro in the Best of 7 series. And Eddie Guerrero's head just thrown right into the LED board. Right into that LED post. As it counts at 7, this might be a count out. This may very well be a count out. Count at 8. And it's going to come down to the count out. It is going to go. No, Cesaro's going to get back in the ring. Cesaro's going to get back in the ring. And Eddie Guerrero gets counted out. And Cesaro's had enough of Eddie Guerrero. He saw what Guerrero was trying to do in this match and didn't let him get the advantage of it. And Cesaro, for this very show, will take the count-out victory over Eddie Guerrero. I don't think this will be the end of Cesaro and Eddie Guerrero after a finish like that. But Cesaro does barely pick up the victory here on SmackDown Live. And we'll be back with SmackDown after this, closing in on our main event tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SmackDown Live, as next we have the main event of tonight's show. As this is the United States Championship Finals.
Accompanied by Zelina Vega from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade Cien Almas.
Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega here on SmackDown Live here for the United States Championship Finals. And whoever wins this match, I believe, will face the United States Champion, if I am correct. So Andrade Cien Almas, this is a big victory. This is a big opportunity for him in this match. We may be looking at a preview of the next WWE United States Champion. And how very fitting for Andrade. How very fitting. This is a man that has really have made himself credible in NXT. Personally, my favorite, him versus Johnny Gargano at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. Some people look at him as the 5-star matchmaker. When even after all those accomplishments, there's only one thing Andrade has on his mind, and there's only one thing that Andrade needs to do here, is to get closer and closer to that United States Championship. And it's only going to come in the form if he beats this man. And many wrestling fans know this guy. If you know wrestling, you'll know this man, Rey Mysterio.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
This is going to be every Lucha fan's matchup right here. Rey Mysterio and Andrade Cien Almas. One of these men will be the #1 contender to face off against the United States Champion at Fastlane. Rey Mysterio and Andrade Cien Almas. I don't think I have any words to describe the high-flying action that's going to happen in this ring. As now, Mysterio, with a kick as soon as the bell rings, takes it right to Almas. And now, Almas countering that with a facebuster and a drop kick. And now, Almas trying to attack the arm of Rey Mysterio. Very smart to prevent the 619. Now Almas trying to attack the legs, but Rey Mysterio finally getting back up. Very smart by Rey Mysterio, taking it to Andrade Cien Almas, but Almas catches Mysterio in midair and takes him down with a reverse powerbomb. As now, the quick cover by Almas, and I believe that was a desperate cover by Almas, in fact. And a wicked shot. I guess Almas really realized of the speed and the athleticism Rey Mysterio is capable of, so he's trying to end this match as soon as possible. And now, a strike by Mysterio, and oh, look at this counter by Almas! Up and down goes Mysterio, spinning in the air. And Mysterio likes to be a high flyer, but I don't think that's the type of high flying he wanted to be on. And now, a monkey flip by Andrade Cien Almas. And now, once again, those chops to Rey Mysterio. And now, just sending Mysterio's head into the turnbuckle. As the WWE Universe looking on, chanting away with Almas. And now, Mysterio up, Irish whip, into the turnbuckle, and now, what's Mysterio going to be going for here? Oh, he sets him up. Sets him up on the top turnbuckle, and look at the strength of Mysterio. No, he's setting him down! And now, just a disrespectful kick right to the gut of Andrade Cien Almas. And now Mysterio, now, going for his own high fly and a leg drop. Right down to the neck of Almas. Here goes the cover by Mysterio, and an immediate kick out by Andrade. I believe that might have been a rope break, which is why that count probably stopped, and a forearm strike by Andrade. And now, Irish whip, as the fans are not taking too lightly by Andrade Cien Almas. Of course, the fan favorite is Rey Mysterio. Like I said, If you know wrestling, you know Rey Mysterio. And now that chop. Almas. Now, Gale about to get it. About to get the pay of that knee. And no up and down. And gets him set. Mysterio has him set in front of 619. And now, Mysterio. Waiting. He's waiting on the apron. I don't know what he's doing here. He has him set up. I think, is Mysterio finally going to hit that front smash? Yes, he will! Finally putting the ending to this match, and no, he gets Almas up. He gets Almas up, I don't know why. Oh, wait, no. Mysterio has other plans. Mysterio has other plans. And an apron DDT right on the bridge of the head of Almas. And this could be... No! No, Almas doesn't back down. And no, Mysterio's still trying to keep Almas down, but Almas does not stay down. An apron DDT, and Almas is still fighting back. As Selena Vega cheering Almas on. And once again, up and down goes Mysterio, spinning like an airplane. And now, setting up for possibly the hammerlock DDT. Could this be the end of Mysterio's U.S. Championship run here? 1, 2, and Almas will be #1 contender. Rey Mysterio tried to fly to bigger heights. He tried to fly his way all the way to the U.S. title, but it is stopped by the one Andrade Cien Almas. What a match here in our main event on Smackdown Live. I may not know who the U.S. champion is, but whoever it may be, watch out for Andrade. The hammerlock DDT, this could be the preview of a new United States champion. Andrade Cien Almas wins here on Smackdown Live. We will see you next time for more coming into WWE Fastlane. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.